Louisville, Kentucky, they love thoroughbreds who know how to run down the stretch and get to the wire first. And certainly, they've seen plenty of them here. From Johnny Unitas to Lamar Jackson, today, the Louisville Cardinals will try to live up to that legacy. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes, taking on a team from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and the Cardinals will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Dukes offense will start this game off. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week, because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like, most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses.
Breaks into the open. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that 1st down. He'll set up to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison.
Man, coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did. And they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Louisville's offense will go to work for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Let's talk a minute about Louisville's new quarterback, Miller Moss. Last year, started 9 games at his childhood favorite, USC, before being replaced by Jaden Maiava. Now with the Ville, he fills a void and brings a gunslinger mentality, Jesse.
He has that gunslinger mentality. When it's going good, it's normally going really, really good, but he has to be able to avoid the mistakes. And let's not forget, he's got some pretty big shoes to fill, too. Tyler Shuck did some really good things for Louisville's offense a season ago. So for Miller Moss, a chance to rejuvenate his career and do it at Louisville.
Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They're going to run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Golden. Looking for room at the 30. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds the tight end. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them coming.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop. 3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals!
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the point after is good. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. RPO complete to open the drive. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. It's Barnett. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Dukes decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes the catch at the 45. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Way to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Pulled down for the tackle. And the Cardinals are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The kick is on its way. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Here's the handoff. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Pfeiffer. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. gives it to the back on the draw. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. To throw, it's Barnett. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Punt is in the air. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run the counter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pulls it in on the right. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. They'll run it. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the 2nd quarter. Looking to pass. It's Moss. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. They'll move the tight end. From the shotgun, the inside give. Makes one man miss. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. Got got his man downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. On the run, it's Knight. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The give on the option. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Got his man out of the backfield. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Dukes will punt this one away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but they've got to find that. There he goes! Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll heave it deep. He's got it on the outside. Sprinting away. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 11 to Kansas. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Pulls it in. It's Alston. Now the defense will try to rise up on third and short from the 21. To the air. It's Barnett. On the move and looking deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and look for room. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it much. Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. And the incompletion brings up a second down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. And they're able to get him down. Now facing a third and long. Scanning the field, it's Moss. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. The play-action fake. Finds his big tight end. That completion takes him down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. From the gun, give on the inside. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Got a man, it's Sanchez. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Nowhere for him to run again, and now 4th down is going to be a tough one. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Brown has it. Turning it on. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Dropping back, it's Barnett. He's going to take off. It's complete. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Grab behind the line. It's Alston. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Sanchez. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It's complete to the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Stopped in the backfield, he's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Quickly out to the tight end. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. They'll give it to the back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
The Dukes will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Moss. Firing to the right, complete. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Marking at the 17, and they are set up. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Madison ready to go back on the attack. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Throws to the wideout. picked off. What a play to set him up. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse, but move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off play action. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Moss. That's reeled in, it's Lacey. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great, but I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something in.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quick strike complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw again. Wide open downfield. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Dukes are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They'll give it to him again. And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Snap it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get to 3. Smashes it. That'll close the gap to 14.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. The give to the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Bell. Breaks into the open. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Marked it out of bounds at the 46.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
The Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The give out of the gun. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Wants to throw, it's Moss. Rushes on him. Grab near the sticks, it's Bell. And he murders into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals! If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Washington State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Pullman behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to San Diego State.
They'll try the run.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Card in the backfield, it's Sanchez. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody.
There he goes. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll leave it with him. Picks up the first down. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Dukes are marching down the field. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Alston. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass, and the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Running to Green. Wide open on the right. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Cardinals just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to sling it on 2nd down. He's got it on the move. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds him out of the backfield. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. This has just not gone his way.
The Dukes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab, it's Pfeiffer. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Power football with the run.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing...
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning it. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
Rides the back on the option, the give. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Under fire. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. And he had an opportunity there to make something out of nothing, but things just got sideways and the ball came free.
I just like the effort on defense, okay? They couldn't get to the quarterback initially in the pocket. He starts scrambling, and they don't quit. You saw all of the effort of everybody pursuing the QB, catching up to him, and them creating the fumble. Awesome job.
From the gun, the ground game. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a third and long.
False start off offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it down the left side. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. And the Dukes with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to fire on second down. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. The give to the tailback. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. Immediately fires to the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Dukes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Working that left side now. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Dukes! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 10 over Baylor.
Turning it on. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
The Cardinals trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Got his man quickly. Touchdown Cardinals. And the punishment has been extended.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off where there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown.
Madison, 24.
And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Throws it back. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Gets it to the back. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the 1st down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think.